Welcome to Divine Debris, where myths don't whisper, they growl. For our first episode, we begin exactly where the rewriting began, with Lilith. This is the Lilith they tried to scrub from the story, the one who looked God in the face, saw the structure, and pieced out. She wasn't born from a rib. She didn't come after. Lilith was made from the same dirt, the same breath, the same fire as Adam. And when he demanded obedience, she didn't negotiate. She rose. She wasn't banished. She left by choice. And with that choice, she became something ancient systems could not tolerate. A woman who owed them nothing. She walked out of Eden like she owned it, wings stretched, spine straight, fully aware that freedom costs, but servitude would cost her soul. Before Eve, before the rib, before control was masked as holiness, there was Lilith. In Mesopotamian and Babylonian texts, she was not just a woman. She was air and storm, a fierce embodiment of sacred trees, an unnameable power men attempted to cut down when they couldn't bend her to their will. And still, she didn't disappear. She became story, and then a warning, then myth. They demonized her, not because she was dark, but because she wouldn't stay small. And maybe, just maybe, she came back. Not as an exile, but a signal. They said the serpent brought sin, but maybe it was sovereignty. Maybe that bite of the apple was not an act of rebellion, but a coded message, a reminder. You don't have to shrink to be worthy. You don't have to follow to be sacred. Knowledge is yours. Autonomy is sacred. Wake up. Now let's talk astrology. In your chart, Lilith shows up not as a planet, but as a gravitational ghost. Black moon Lilith is a point where the moon is farthest from the earth, a void that speaks in shadows, a reminder of the parts of you that never asked for permission and never will. Where she lands in your chart, she reveals what you were told to bury and what refuses to stay quiet. Do you have Black Moon Lilith in Aries? You'll burn the rule book and the table it's sitting on. What about Taurus? Pleasure becomes a form of protest. You protect what nourishes you like a holy ground. In Cancer, you nurture like a fortress. Devotion with claws. She's not the wound. She's what rises from it. Psychologically, Lilith is dark feminine, the rage, the wild grief, the electric magnetic defiance of being told to be less. Lives in the places we were trained to abandon. She doesn't vanish, she waits. And when you're ready to stop apologizing for your depth and your desire, your edge, she answers. Now, Lilith isn't here to make you comfortable. She's here to make you conscious. She's not your villain. She's your mirror. You don't have to be ready. You just have to be done being silent. Thanks for walking the edge with me. I'll see you next time.